Hello, procrastinators, and welcome to a Just Cause 3 challenge. Today we are going to be trying to get to the top of this mountain, the tallest one in the game, using this tractor. Now, is this even going to be possible? I do not know. But this video is inspired heavily, it's even a homage, if you would, by Nerd Cubed. Because I used to really love watching him do nonsensical challenges like this. And there's one big reason I think that this will even be possible, right? First, if we go all the way around, it kinda looks like there's an easier way up this mountain. But second, and this is why it took so long to get this video out, you have upgrades for your dropped vehicles. And the upgrades that make me think this might be possible are nitrous and turbo jump. So every single vehicle that you call in, pardon the train, has the ability to use nitrous. To varying levels of effect. But it also can jump. Which is, wow. So, is this going to be enough to get this tractor up the mountain? We will see. But, if not, it will at least be funny, blowing a tractor up a few times. Oh my god, the nitrous makes this thing steer so bad. Before we had rage games like Getting Over It or Only Up, this is what people used to have to do to get angry at a video game. Think of how dystopian it is. Is the tractor actually the worst vehicle for this job? I don't know. But man, it feels pretty bad. Okay. Okay. Momentum. Momentum. Keep it going. Come on. No. Oh, the jump is less helpful than I thought it would be. And the camera is freaking out. Alright. This might be either a very short or a very long video. Yes, time the jumps. So if you jump when you have a little bit of momentum going forward, it seems a little less. No, it's still pretty bad. Alright. Well. Come on. Come on. Give it a try. Go. Don't fall. Woo. That's part of the reason I went with the tractor and not a bike, by the way. A motorcycle would have kicked me off for that fall. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this in parts. This thing is so slow. You can only use nitrous while going forward, if you're wondering why I keep cutting it out. So, because we're not going forward, it doesn't let me. Oh! A sign of life! Go! Oh, come on. I just need 1 kilometer an hour, and it'll let me. Okay, maybe 2. Please! Jump. Damn it, the jump sends me backwards. Alright, get up to here. This is a safe area. Now we go again. Okay. Okay. We are making slow and steady progress. You have to do it in bursts. And you have to try to find a spot where you can safely restore your boost and your forward speed. And you can't let your tractor start sliding, or it's all over. Alright. The crazy part is, this isn't even that steep. This tractor is just very dramatic. No! Please! I tapped reverse. Alright, maybe if I hold the handbrake, I could rev up the engine and, like, charge it. Okay, come on, just a little bit of forward momentum and we're going. I don't think the rain is helping. Alright, I need to actually start making some progress, or this isn't a challenge video. This is a staying in one place until people get bored of watching video. Let's try it like this. That's right, ride the walls. Ride the walls! Come on, recharge, recharge. Just like climbing up a hill in real life, if you slither it back and forth. Yeah, now we're making some progress. Okay, come on, just right here. Alright. Progress. Oh. Oh. No, come on. Yes. Yes. Come on, atta girl. Come on, tractor. You've got this. Keep the speed up. Make it to the first checkpoint, the first hurdle. Please. Alright, alright, alright. Sideways is fine. Sideways is fine. In the air isn't fine. Come on. Please. Okay. No. 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 Come on. Please. Come on. Just a little. Stop banging on the rocks and go! Oh, my lord. Alright. Alright. Just. This is getting a little concerning. Are you a little bit concerned? I'm a little bit concerned. Dude, it's so close. No. Please. Please don't do this to me. No, come on. Alright. Like a Skyrim horse. You just gotta get it going. And then it knows what to do. I don't want to slip down this way. I don't get a choice now. You know what? It's fine. I could use the jump. And then I could boost again. Yes! Oh my god, I think we're actually doing it. Okay, again. Left, right, serpentine. Alright. It's a very, very precarious balancing act. But if we can just ride along this ridge, we've done it. We've entered the province of mountain. No. Please. Please let me up. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Okay, stop. Oh. We've come a long way from where we started. But I'd say that's like checkpoint 1. I'm more stressed from this than I've been at most points in my life. But the only problem is, 1, I'm getting confused on perspective, but 2, I don't think I actually can go anywhere from here. I think we have to go down at this point to go up. But yeah, nope, look. This is the first hurdle. We can't fall back down to the very bottom. And now the tractor decides to have crazy good grip, huh? Alright. As I was saying, this is a homage to Nerd Cubed, who used to do challenge videos like this that I really liked, and then, he got kind of burned out on YouTube and stopped finding as much joy in making videos and didn't keep making his challenge series, as far as I'm aware. I don't really care for the direction he took his channel in, but I sometimes rewatch his old stuff because it has a special place in my heart. So, trying to do my own version of his challenge, or his challenge series, I suppose, It's been on my bucket list, but I wasn't very confident talking into the camera and just having fun until recently. Uh, seriously? Okay, there we go. What's really helped a lot has been my real life series, because, like, you don't get more awkward than sitting in a coffee shop with a sign asking people to talk to you. Just talking to myself. Please stop. Stop! No. Please. Why is it faster upside down? No! Alright. You don't get more awkward than sitting in a coffee shop asking or hoping that people talk to you. So compared to that, just talking on camera to myself, oh man, it's a breath of fresh air. And I mean, beyond that, it's about having fun, you know? And not losing all of your progress to your tractor being upside down. Yeah. Now, there is actually a loss condition, a bad end, if you would, to this challenge. And that's that if this tractor tips upside down, I don't have a way to flip it back over. This isn't like GTA, it won't automatically correct itself. If this thing flips, it's just upside down now. I can try to pull it upright with a tether, but I don't know. Getting off the challenge, or getting off the tractor, kind of feels like it's against the spirit of the challenge. Because then if I'm gonna let myself do that, I could just drag the thing up the mountain using the tethers in the first place. Or attach the thing to a helicopter. Please, I don't understand why some surfaces are so slippery and others aren't. Actually, this snow has better traction than these rocks, is what I'm noticing. I don't know why. Come on. Come on. But it's all about just getting to that next flat area. If you can do that, you're pretty good. I wonder if they coded snow to be the same as grass. That would be deeply amusing. Because the tractor, I'm not going to say it handles well, but it doesn't handle poorly on grass surfaces because it's a tractor. Kind of what it's made for. Alright. Oh my god, please. Dude, the fact that this thing slows down instantly when the wheels touch the ground is, like, nice, but it also kind of pisses me off that this thing actually can't drive. Alright, come on. Hook into it. Hook into it. Oh my goodness. We're cruising. We are cruising. Oh. Aww. Is that... Alright. Well, once again, we're gonna have to go down before we can go up. But hopefully we don't have to go all the way down? Damn, this thing is so slow I can't even get back up here to try to check out if there's a better path. Come on. Alright. I am really not sure about this one, but it looks like we have to go down here to go up, so let's give it a shot. I'm just terrified of finding, like, a random crack in the mountain and getting sent all the way back down like I rode the snake. Well, speaking of riding the snake, there's actually a getting over it reference in this game. Yeah, like, you can hop into a pot and play Getting Over It in Just Cause. It's kind of amusing. Alright. Like, it's Rico in the pot. I'd recommend looking it up if you've never seen the Easter egg, but I found it really amusing. You could also find the Buster Sword somewhere, like, on the map, which Makes sense because this is a Square Enix property, so they can just do that, I guess. As for getting over it, I don't know. They might have asked. If I was the Getting Over It developer and like Square Enix got in touch with me and said, "Dude, I want to put your game in my game," I would be thrilled. So I also believe I've started going up the wrong mountain. So we're gonna very carefully go down again. And this time, align ourselves. Whoa. I have to say, I'm not getting much mileage out of this jump. I also have to say, if you're wondering why I'm not looking up more, this is as up as the camera will go. Alright. I can't even put a ping on the top of the mountain. I think it'd be like here. Is that... I can't look up enough to see it, but I think... Ooh. Alright. Oh my god, this camera. This camera is directly attacking my attempt here. Also, no, I totally messed that thing up. That is... not. At least I think it's not. Is that where I need to be going? How turned around am I? Alright, who cares? We're just going up. That's one of my favorite songs in DDR. You know, speaking of games that I used to really enjoy watching people play, you know what came out that was such a disappointment? The Skate sequel. Skate 3, what you'll learn is a lot of my favorite games follow the same, like, open world, do what you want formula. Skate 3 was one of my favorite games to just play when I'd get home from school, when I was, like, bored and had a minute. Didn't matter. I loved playing Skate 3. And seeing that Skate 4 came out and was, like, really disappointing, man, that hurts. Alright, I do not think I'm going to make it up this way, so we're going to go around. On the mountain and I turned around. Ooh. Might actually have to go that way. Well, if you pay close attention, you'll find that the choice has been taken from me, and I now just have to go this way. But it almost makes me want to try this with a better vehicle and see if this is easier, or if this is just miserable no matter what. Because the driving in this game is never... not never. There's one car that feels really good to drive. Two, actually. And every other car handles like dog shit. Whoa. So, it's always a real struggle to try and do any driving challenges in this game. Oh, but I think we're doing it. Oh yeah, we're making progress. Just keep slithering. Just keep slithering. But no, Skate 3 was one of my favorite games. Come on. Oh, okay, yeah, we're in a much better route now. Skate 3 was one of my favorite games, and knowing that the sequel came out and it was disappointing really had me like, oh, dude, come on. I would have loved to have played Skate 4 and just, like, spent a ton of time in it, really gotten to see what it had to offer, and, you know, done my best to make a video on it or two, like, just enjoy it, you know? And I can't even do that because the game just apparently sucks. Maybe it's gotten a little bit better. I've been meaning to check up on it again, but when a sequel... Okay, well, yet again, I've gone up the wrong mountain. But anyway, when a company makes a sequel, and the sequel fails to live up to the prequel, that's one of my biggest pet peeves when I liked the previous game. Dude, this thing's traction is amazing if I'm going down. But anyway. Because, like, you already have a working formula. And the crazy thing is, right, when you wait, like, 15 years to make your sequel, you don't even have to change anything anymore. Like, if you're making a sequel that's coming out a year later, and you just give people the same game, but, like, with one minor tweak, they're gonna be pissed. When you're waiting 15 years, it has been so long without content that you can just give people more of the same and they'll be thrilled. And they still mess it up. I don't get it. That's why it's a pet peeve of mine, because you wait so long, you just have to do the same thing. Maybe with a different map, maybe one extra mechanic, but you don't have to innovate. Because you waited so long that people just want to play the thing again. And yet somehow, consistently, people are failing with this idea. Star Wars Battlefront did the same exact shit. Where, like, they made a whole new game, and it just didn't live up to... Oh, come on, game. Please. Come on. Why is this the only time this fucking thing moves quick? Please! Okay. Salvageable. Just need to turn enough that I get nitrous. Alright. Now that I'm not dead. I mean, I guess I wouldn't die. This is literally purgatory. One must imagine Boulder Guy happy. Oh! I almost pressed the jump button. That would have sent me actually back to the start. Alright, just pause. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront did the exact same thing, where people asked for a sequel for years and years, and by the time they actually came out with one, it had less content than the previous game. And it's like, dude, we still have the previous game. Like, you could have just modernized the previous game even, and we would have been happy. But instead, you made a new game, but made it not have any of the beloved features of the old one. Okay, we're gonna reset. We're gonna reset. This tractor's about to fall again. Oh, I pressed the jump button. Okay. I know that looked really troll. The boost button and the jump button are the same button. It's just holding the button is nitrous, and tapping it is a jump. So when that happens, it's not as me being bad as it looks. It's that the controls are genuinely kind of ass. Okay. Speaking of. I might jump out of this tractor for a second and double check which of these peaks is the highest. Because I'm not sure. If I get off you, do you fly away? I'm also not sure how close we are to the top. Alright, there's my tractor. This peak. Okay. Conveniently, they marked the highest peak with a, little statue at the top. So we'll know if we make it to that one. But we're gonna just over here. But yeah. Speaking of remakes that I really love, though, and one that I even want to make a video on. Thank God we didn't make it to the top of this. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Part 2, Rebirth. Dude, probably my favorite game, full stop, of all time. Oh, I'm doing tricks in the tractor now. Right? Like, adore the game. Love it so much. I cannot wait for Part 3, but more than that, I actually want to make a video. We've hit the bad end. I want to make a video on... We're gonna just... Okay, cool. I want to make a video on Rebirth and a theory that I have for it regarding the story. The only thing is, like I've been saying, I don't have a ton of time to play games lately. So the last thing that I really have time to do is collect evidence from a 150-hour RPG. And then compile that together into one video. But, like, I'm going to do it. Likely before Part 3 comes out. Like, it's on my bucket list. The moment that I've got enough free time where I can look at Rebirth and go, oh, I could play this, I'm gonna give it a try. Because I've got a crazy theory about that. But let's talk about the game in general. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is just such a good video game. Like, it is, in every sense of the word, a game designed to try to be fun. The story is good. The story is good, but, like, there's so much stuff that you can do in that game that really makes it just feel like a complete experience in a way that is super rare for gaming nowadays. Like, you have so many optional things to do, which some are great, some are not. These rocks are making this a pain in the ass. You have so many optional things to do, you've got a good story, you have fun character dynamics, but, like, at its core, it's just really good gameplay that is super addicting for what it is. Alright, come on. My god. I see why nerds stopped doing these challenges, by the way. This is like... I feel like I'm tense as fuck. Please don't. Please don't roll again. Alright. By the way... Oh my... Okay, wait. I actually got disoriented on which way was up and which way was down. Alright. We did it. The only thing is, I don't think I can make it up this. Like, regardless of what I do, I don't think the tractor has that in it. I could make it up the other side and be like, I did it, I'm on the second tallest mountain, but who cares about the second best? Please stop tumbling. Bro. Alright, we're gonna just very carefully... do that. Ooh. I almost pulled myself to my death. Yeah, if you can't tell, I've changed my mind on not fixing the tractor. I'm not restarting this unless I get sent to the bottom via slipping. I do not care. Or by making a stupid mistake. Come on! How does the jump send me backwards every time, though? What if we jump earlier? Like, way earlier. Alright, jump again! Oh my god, what is going on? Alright. Down we go! I'm hoping that, like, enough forward momentum, and I can make something happen here. Kind of like how Sonic can rock back and forth in order to get more speed. I'm hoping for something like that. Unfortunately, my tractor's decided it's going to repeatedly flip on its back. Bro. Christ. Alright. Okay, wait. I think I see the line. I see the line, just like racing. You gotta get up to here, and then from there we've got a straight-ish shot. Come on. Please stop. How is my wheel embedded in the ground, though? I missed. Okay. Okay. So we have to get up this. This is our final boss. I don't know how we get up this without cheating. We can get up this. No problem. How do we get up this? Maybe I gotta scout this out. Like, if I go over here... if I go over here, this is a great way to send myself down a bottomless pit. I have a crazy idea. I just don't know that the tractor can do it. I don't know that the tractor can do anything, to be honest. But we're gonna go this way. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm really tired of the thing falling on its side, though. I might have to use the jump to do this. I pray with all my might that the jump doesn't send me off the cliff. Alright. Yeah, there's no way around it. I have to do it. I have to give it a shot. Ah, it's not the jump. That is not the way to jump. You need to jump before you actually get on the wall. Because if you're on the wall, jumping just sends you away from the wall. Okay. Okay. Just... yeah. Hold her steady. Oh, come on. Where am I? Bro. This is engineered to piss me off. How come I didn't have a single issue with it rolling until this final little climb? Oh, I just kicked the shit out of my mic. My biggest fear is that this thing starts smoking on me, and then I need to call in a new one, which will feel a little bit like cheating. But, like, I'm kind of flinging it around a lot. Ow. Dude, please. No. No. I've never seen a vehicle so determined to be upside down. There we go. Now we'll have to get back up here, but at least my tractor didn't explode or go flying down a cliff. Come on. Forward. Go! Mush! Whoever decided nitrous would only work if you're able to move in the first place really just hated fun. Come on! It's this fucking rock texture, by the way. Like, this texture in particular, the tractor does not grip to for some reason. Whereas the snow, it doesn't care. Which you'd think snow would be more slippery than rock, but I guess not. Please stop. See, come on, tractor. You've got this. It's really just these rocks. It's just these rocks. It can't climb them. It can climb the snow, no problem, but it cannot climb the rocks. There has to be a way. This can't be the end. Come on. Oh. Snow. You know the rule. We can climb snow. Alright, wait, pause. Pause. Before I take this risk, I feel like this is a turning point, right? I think I can do this, but I want to double check. And even beyond that, even if I can do this, I think if I mess this up, the tractor is gone. Oh. That's the end right there. Do I really think the tractor... Is there not a better way? Is there not something else I can try? Anything else? I think this is the only option. I think this uphill, right here, could work. The only other thing I could think of is... You know what, I'm going to give this a try first, because I think it has a less likely chance of sending me off the cliff. If I drive up this, and then... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. No. I was going to say, I think maybe I could jump, but I can't even judge distance. Come on, tractor! Okay, this might be doable. This has to be. Slither! Okay, pause. Where am I? Where am I? No. Please, it's so close. It's so close. That's it. That's literally it. Come on. No. No. Please. No. Please. Please, no. 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 Stop. Camera! Now is not the time. Why is this rock kind of okay to drive on? Oh, well, nope. No. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Bro, why can this thing handle so well in snow and not do anything when it's on rock? I'm not a tractor expert, but I'm positive they don't work like that. Alright, you know, this wasn't as bad of a fall as it could have been. I think I could just make it right back up. Oh my lord. Alright, well, knowing that I can fall down that way and recover pretty quickly, let's give it a proper try, going all in. I don't get why rocks suck so much to drive on, though. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Please! Come on! Slither! Activate the turbo! Please! Aww. No! The tractor's smoking. Smoke like that means it's getting close to being broken. Bro. Doesn't help that I'm pulling this thing in like every single direction. Stand tall. You are proud. The most annoying part of this is the jump actually is worthless. There's only one thing to do. Give this side jump that we almost had before another shot. These fucking rocks, man. I don't even know what it's doing. It's changing my accent. All or nothing. Right? This is the route. Yep, that's the route. Alright. Let's get some speed and give it a try. Please. Oh! I see. And it has spawned me completely across the world. Alright, well, that's where we were. Not all challenges are meant to be completed, but, it was a hell of a ride. Only one thing to do. If you want to know how close we got, this is where we got stuck and couldn't get up. Oh. And this is the top of the mountain. Yep, right here. You could tell because there's a convenient little animal statue. Look at that. A tractor. All the way at the peak. We did it.